Hello all. As many of you know, I've been recently selected to be conducting background research on the business etiquette in China to ensure that Miss Yi has a successful trip. The proper business etiquette will be reviewed in this presentation along with the other findings that I found in my research. We're going to start off with greetings since they are the initial impression that will be received while in China. Greetings are similar as those two in the United States, often with a smile and handshake. But it is important to know that the Chinese counterpart that you will be dealing with will be who initiates this greeting. Often with greetings come business cards. These cards are given to most people that come in contact in China, and it is important to accept these with both hands and read it in its entirety to show respect. These business cards can help you drastically in addressing your counterparts. They have the name and their title on there, and they can be used as little cheat sheets. It is important to note that the surname, unlike in the United States, does not come after the title, but before. Next up, you are bound to have a business meal while there due to it being a multiple day trip. The seating is specified, so just be patient and wait your turn, and they will seat you. Seating will go like many other aspects with high-ranking and senior officials sitting down prior. Chopsticks will most likely be used, and there are two main concerns when using them. Do not simply stab them into your bowl, as that is a taboo move, and do not tap chopsticks on the bowl, because that is a sign with baking. It is common that people give gifts in events like these. You do want to note that these gifts should not be overly priced, as you don't want to seem as though you're bribing anyone. There are 7 taboos, which I have listed out in my letter report, and will not go into great detail of all in this presentation. But it is important not to be giving any gifts that relate with clocks and other taboos in the Chinese culture. Accepting the gifts is much like that of the business cards. You're expected to accept it with 2 hands, but unlike the business cards, you're not supposed to be opening the gift as you receive it, unless it is specifically requested to do so, and that would be a sign of respect to open it then. Your business attire is much like that of the United States. It's important to stay conservative, especially with the colors and makeup. You don't want to go over the top. You want to stay with natural colors, natural palettes, natural hairstyles. When it comes down to jewelry, you want to keep it modest. Only have 2 main pieces, such as some earrings and a necklace or a bracelet. You don't want to look as though you were trying to overdress your style. Time is very sensitive in Chinese culture. You will notice that you are often thanked for your time. Time is seen as a valuable commodity because it is limited in one's life. So you will be thanked numerous times for dedicating your time to the business trip. It is important to be punctual because with the Chinese culture being so sensitive of time, you do not want to seem as though you're wasting someone's time. And it is important that when it comes down to the final business deal that you are not trying to rush the decision, as they will require adequate time to make up their minds. Communication styles are also important, especially when talking to those senior officials and high-ranking people of the business. You don't want to seem as though you're completely shutting down ideas. Even if you may not like an idea, you can say, maybe we'll talk about that later, or address that at another time, instead of simply saying no. Leave proposals open-ended so they don't feel like you're disclosed to their ideas. And that will be it. I will have more information in the business letter report to highlight some more in-depth details.